Everyone, welcome back. So we've got a brand new workout for you to do this week. We're just going to pick one body part rather than going full body like our last couple of sessions have been. One body part we're going to go with is legs. So we're going to be sort of front your legs, back your legs, bum as well, yeah? So we've got quads, hamstrings, glutes. Just going to focus on lower body. We've got 8 exercises. We're going to do each exercise for 40 seconds, resting for 20 in between. 3 rounds like we normally do. Yeah? Cool. So, like we always do, we'll have a look through your exercises, look at some alternatives and the way we're going to work around any of them if we have any trouble. Before we do that, let's just have a little warm up. Right guys, so to get yourself warmed up, make sure you've got plenty of space around you. I'm just going to start off with some squats down, nice and low, weight in your heels, just warming them legs up, get your hips working. That's it, nice and low. Keeping those heels down. There we go, then we're going to go feet out and touch, jumping in, feet back together. And we're just trying to get them legs nice and warm. There we go, we're going to go into some lunges like we do, either frontwards or backwards, whatever feels more natural to you. Just try and get them legs moving. On these legs, and we've got a nice one. We're going to just kick them heels up. And finish up with some high knees. Start in front here, get them arms moving as well. We're focusing on getting those legs moving more than anything. There we go, come side on. Side lunge across, alternate, couple on either side. There we go, shake them legs off, should be good to go. Just going to take a minute and look through each of these 8 exercises before we start. Right guys, so our 8 exercises for today, we'll start at the top, work our way through one at a time. By all means, have a little practice with each one as I'm going through, just get a little warm up with each exercise, get the feel for it. Plenty of practice for when we actually get there during your working set, yeah? So with these exercises, there's a lot of ways to make them either sort of more manageable, a tiny bit easier, just by making little tweaks, rather than needing to completely change to a different exercise. So what I'll do as we're running through, I'll just point out a couple of those things that you can change if you're struggling. 8 exercises, like I say, we'll take it from the top and we'll get in for that first round. First exercise we're going to go with, we've got a squat jump. So on the spot, feet about shoulder width apart. As we're coming down, keep your heels down and keep your chest up. We're going to come down as low as you can, jump, and just get a little bit of air time, yeah? Doesn't necessarily have to be as high as possible. Anyone who's taller than I am, which is everybody, will have to worry about banging their head. Watch out for light shades, yeah? Just get yourself nice and low. Be aware what sort of space you've got to work with. Just on the spot, just going to be landing into that squat and driving back up, yeah? Like I say, keep that back flat and chest up. Any trouble with the impact, just sort of smaller jumps or no jumps at all if you need to, yeah? And of course we can take some of that depth out of your squat rather than coming all the way down. Just go halfway if we need to, yeah? Cool. Second exercise we're going to go with a side lunge. So make sure you've got plenty of space either side. Just going to come across, weights in your heel, drive back to start, yeah? Alternating legs every time. Pushing back to start. And again, you get any discomfort in your knees or anything, you can change up your foot position. So either go foot pointing out, foot pointing straight forward. And same again, you can make them a little bit shorter or a little bit shallower if you need to. Cool. So from there we're going into a kneeling squat hold. So you're going to start on your knees, plant one foot, plant your second foot, stay low, back to your knees. Yeah? Up, stay low, down. Any trouble kneeling, problems with your knees, and just go into a hold if needs be. Just try that and hold it there. Cool. So next one we're going to go with a glute bridge. So more for your bum than your thighs. We'll be onto your back. Feet about shoulder width apart. Feet and heels under your knees rather than out there. And you're going to drive your hips up the ceiling. So you're trying to fire from your glutes, hips as high as you can. Just say let them touch the floor and then straight back up. There we go. Now, the wider you come with your feet, the more you're going to bring those glutes in. Keep your knees pointed out. Just come up as high as you can. Skate the jumps. So next one, we're back to your feet on the spot. We're going to come back to that jumping movement, but this time we're going to spin a 180 as well. So on the spot, up, land, back the way you've just come. If you keep going the same way, you'll just get dizzy and fall over. Same but done. Make sure you reverse the way that you're jumping every time. Yeah, there we go. Same again. Any trouble with your knees, take some of that depth out. You can even just on the spot, just get used to that twisting movement as well. Yeah. Cool. 3 to go. So we're going to go a lunge into a high knee. So you're better off going reverse lunges with these. So stride them back, push forward, knee up. Yeah? Swap. Back, knee up, back to start. So just like a lunge, you're driving those knees up with every one. Any trouble with those, just try your regular lunges, either front or back like we do. Cool, 2 more. So we've got a pulse squat. So standard squat sort of technique, but you're not going to come all the way down or all the way back up. You're sort of halfway in between. Just keeping that tension on your thighs because your legs aren't locking out at the top and giving you a second to rest up. Keeping that tension on, weights in your heels, chest up. There we go, same again. Any trouble, just don't come down quite as low, take some of that depth out. Your last one is going to be a wall sit. So up against the wall, back nice and flat. And you want, same again, your heels under your knees. You're going to slide down to 90-degree bend at the knees. Rather than out there, or right in there, get them underneath. Same again, any trouble, or as we start to tire out, you can come up the wall, just take some of that tension off. Cool. So there's our 8 exercises that we're going to run through. Make sure you've got some water handy, plenty of space. We'll have a second and we'll get this first round done. Right guys, so first round. Remember all 3 rounds, we're going to be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. About 90 seconds rest at the end of each round. Yeah? Just by keeping everything the same all the way through for a change, we can really focus on consistency and focus on sort of like the technique. Rather than worrying about, how am I doing 40 seconds, am I doing 20 seconds, am I doing 15. It's all going to be the same, so you can just think about the exercise and take your time and nail it. Right, first one we're going to go with the squat jump. Remember, we're 40 seconds on, 20 seconds to rest up. Let's get going. So nice and low. A little bit of air time. Same again, just be careful you're not going to bang your head on anything. Like I say, it doesn't have to be as high as you can get. Just a little bit of air time. It means you've got to be a tiny bit more explosive. Push their muscles a little bit harder. Keep them heels down, backs flat. Take a second before each one if you need to, yeah? Get your balance. Go again. Get your balance. Go again. There we go, first one done. So we've got 20 seconds to rest up. Catch your breath. Get a breather if you need one. Side lunge coming up. Same again, so you want to make sure you've got plenty of space either side. Deep breaths. And we're going to go nice big stride across. There we go. And just alternate each time. So you'll feel straight away, even though we're not really doing any strict cardio, that heart rate will still come up. And we'll same again, dropping that weight into your heel. Alternating either side. Nearly there. There we go, first 2 done. You're going to go kneeling, squat hold. So starting on your knees, you're going to swap over, plant your feet, then come back down to knees. There we go, it's all about control. There we go, rather than rushing through this one, take your time. So from your knees, plant one foot, plant the other, stay down, back to your knees. And again, just keep that back nice and flat, staying down as low as you can. Remember, if you need to, struggling with your knees, just come into that hold, just come as deep as you can. Not so deep it's going to cause you any trouble, yeah. There we go, glute bridge. So we're going to give your thighs a rest, move on to your glutes, move on to that bum. So we're going to plant your feet right under your knees, not out there, keep them in close. Come out nice and wide, knees point out. We're going to come hips towards the ceiling. There we go. So because we're trying to get tension on your glutes, give your quads a rest, might have a chance to get a little bit of a breather during this one as well. You know, so you're just getting your hips as high as you can. Don't just go where it feels comfortable, try and push as high as you can get. There you go, really challenge your glutes. Little squeeze at the top. Just hold for a second and back down. Just touch the floor and straight back up without relying on a bounce, yeah? There we go, nice and controlled. Should feel them tomorrow. Skater jumps. So back to your feet on the spot, and we're going to be throwing that 180 spin in there as well, yeah? There we go, so same again, make sure you've got plenty of space. On the spot, up, jump and spin, yeah? Cool. So like we do with squats, as low as you can. Take your time before you try going into that next one, yeah? Once you get that movement down, you can go from one straight into the next, yeah? Come down as low as you can. Same again, don't force anything. Don't push anything if it's hurting. Couple more. There we go, 3 to go. So we're lunging, stepping back into that high knee, yeah? Alternating every single time. Whew. 3 to go, get this first round done. Oh, so we step back, drive forward, knee up, down, and swap. What we do, take your time, break it down if you need to. So lunge, step through and drive, back down. Just means you've got to be a little bit more explosive with your lunge, carry your leg through. Feeling that heart rate up by now. Nice one, 2 to go, pulse squat. So we're not hitting that full range, remember we're nearly all the way down, nearly all the way back up, but not quite. Plenty of tension on your quads, just in case you're not feeling them yet. 2 to go. Here we go, nice and low. There we are, just keeping that tension on. Chest up, nice and controlled. Maybe you're not, coming to the top and locking your legs out. Stay down and keep that tension on. See it, we're feeling them thighs kicking in again. Ten seconds, nearly there. Keep that tension on. There we go guys, one exercise to go. Make sure you've got a little bit of wall you can lean against. Back's going to be nice and flat with your shoulders back. Going to come down to 90 degrees, bend at your knees. There we go, last one. Nice and low. Just hold it there. Yeah, head and shoulders right back. Arms out the way, you don't want them on your leg doing all the work. Keep them out the way with. I know them quads are getting tired. If you need to, just come up a little bit higher, yeah? The higher you can come, generally a little bit easier it's going to be. We're nearly there, hold that 90 degrees. Your last one, come on, we've got the full 90 seconds rest coming up. 10 seconds, you can do anything for 10 seconds, hold it. There we go, first one out the way with. Should feel them legs kicking in by now. Have a minute, we've got 2 more to do. Okay, first round done. Let's get this second one out of the way with as well, yeah? So same again, I'm going to be talking a little bit less and focusing on my breathing a little bit more this time through. Still demonstrating our alternatives in case you've forgotten there is something you're struggling with. Remember, we're 40 seconds on, 20 seconds to rest. Second round, let's go. Okay, squat jumps to start us off. 40 seconds, 20 seconds to rest up. On the spot. Couple to go. There we go, side lunges. So plenty of space, stepping side to side, alternating on each one. So you have plenty of time to rest up in between on this one. Side lunges, stepping across. There we go, alternate. Nearly there. Couple more each leg. Okay, kneeling squat hold next. So we're going to be onto your knees, coming up, plant both feet, at the start. Take your time, focus on that control. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Back down. If you those knees bent as low as you can. Last few seconds. There we go, glute bridge. So onto your back, pull them feet in nice and close to your bum. Feet and knees outside shoulder width. And we're just driving your hips upwards. Trying to fire from them glutes. Get as high as you can. See, dig through them heels. See, get that height. Last one. There we go, halfway through. Skater jumps. On the spot, that little squat jump, put that 180 spin in as well, yeah? As we do, just make them a little bit shallower if we need to. Coming from as low as you can, up and spin. Last one. There we go, feeling them. Lunge into a high knee, so stepping back, coming through, kicking that knee through, yeah. 3 exercises to go. Stepping back, come forward, knee up, and switch. Last couple of seconds. 2 to go. Pulse squat. Not quite all the way down, not quite all the way up. Keep that tension on your thighs. Heels are down, chest up. Can you feel that heart rate by now? There we go. So just working through the middle part of that range. While your weight's on your heels, chest up. Back flat. Last few seconds, hold it. There we go, 1 exercise left. Come on, we're nearly there. Back nice and flat, down to 90 degrees, heels under your knees. Last one. Give that legs a little shake. And also down, About 90 degrees, hold it there. Shoulders and head back. Make sure them arms aren't in there doing all the work. Nearly there, 10 seconds. There we go, done. Okay, squat jumps to start us off. 40 seconds, 20 seconds to rest up. Couple to go. There we go, side lunges. So plenty space. Stepping side to side, alternating on each one. So you have plenty of time to rest up in between on this one. Side lunges, stepping across. There we go, alternate. Nearly there. Couple more each leg. Okay, kneeling squat hold next. So we're going to be onto your knees, coming up, plant both feet, back to start. Take your time, focus on that control. Back down. Keep those knees bent as low as you can. Last few seconds. There we go, glute bridge. So onto your back, pull them feet in nice and close to your bum, Feet and knees outside shoulder width. And we're just driving your hips upwards. Try and fire from them glutes. Get as high as you can. See, dig through them heels. Yeah, get that height. Last one. There we go, halfway through. Skater jumps. On the spot, that little squat jump, put that 180 spin in as well, yeah? And we do. Just make them a little bit shallower if we need to. Coming from as low as you can, up and spin. Last one. There we go, feeling them. Lunge into a high knee, so stepping back, coming through, kicking that knee through, yeah. 3 exercises to go. Step back, come forward, knee up, and switch. Couple of seconds. 2 to go. Pulse squat. Not quite all the way down, not quite all the way up. Keep that tension on your thighs. Heels are down, chest up. You feel that heart rate by now. Just working through the middle part of that range. All your weights on your heels, chest up. Back flat. Last few seconds, hold it. There we go, 1 exercise left. Come on, we're nearly there. Back nice and flat, down to 90 degrees, heels under your knees. Last one. And then take a little shape. And muscle it down, got 90 degrees, hold it there. Shoulders and head back. Make sure them arms on. And they're doing all the work. Nearly there, 10 seconds. So there we go, our legs workout done. Same again, less than half an hour. Don't need that much space to do it, you don't need any kit other than yourself. Give it a go. I know there's a lot of stuff on social media about the minute where people are pushing people to be saying, you should be exercising now, you need to be doing this all day, every day, we need to be doing this, that and the other. It's important to remember that we're all dealing with what we're going through differently. We all have different ways of coping. Do what you can, do you know what I mean? Not everybody has the same ability level, not everybody's got the same motivation, do you know what I mean? Just do what you can. You know, trying times for everybody. We're all in it together, we're all there to help each other. Any questions, get in touch with me or Mel or any of the Media's Heavy team. I'll be happy to help you out. I'm sure you're going to feel them legs tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in again. Stay safe, I'll see you next week.